In today's video, I'll be covering the topic of partnership marketing. It's also known as co-branding marketing or co-marketing. And the reason I wanted to cover this is I've seen some powerful examples in my career and as a consumer of this working very well. Also, I'll be covering an example where it doesn't work so well. Now, what the concept is two businesses coming together to create a new product or service. And what the benefit is that these businesses bring in a whole slew of current users, and they also have a target audience with defined characteristics and personas. Now, when they get together, they are bringing in their clientele to say, hey, this is a cool product or service that you should try. People are very loyal to brands often, and this is where you can really leverage that loyalty to introduce them to another product or service. And it's mutually beneficial in the sense that I've seen it in my own career. A great example of this is Chambers Plan. Chambers Plan is Canada's #1 employee benefits program for businesses with 1 to 50 employees. And the reason it works so well is that the Chambers of Commerce are endorsing the plan, and they have similar clientele, similar users that would be able to be eligible for this plan. Now, that's a fantastic partnership. There's other examples, like right now, SKipTheDishes, where I'm working currently, there's a partnership with the NHL. And that is so powerful because it's associating the NHL and SKipTheDishes as one when there's commercials, when either of them are promoting that partnership on social media or in TV ads, wherever that might be. Now, another partnership I want to discuss is from a beer that I had this weekend. And this is Kilter and Tom Barging getting together to make what they're calling Always Sunny. Now, I think it comes off the show Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And what I love about it is they've taken this coffee lover from Tom Barging, which is a well-known coffee shop here in Winnipeg, and Kilter Beer, which is a new brewery that's just exploded in popularity. And they've come together to make this wonderful product. Now, I'm not usually the kind of guy who'd get some coffee flavored beer, but I gotta tell you, this was awesome. It's not as dark or as thick as I thought it would be, and it was very tasty and refreshing. So I highly encourage you to check it out, and congratulations on this fantastic partnership to bring together this beer. Now, there are other examples like Nike and Apple getting together to make great products. There's also GoPro and Red Bull that we know very well from YouTube ads and YouTube sensation videos I'm sure you've seen. And there's also examples where this has gone wrong. And one of those is Lego. Back in 2014, there was an ad that came out by Greenpeace basically calling out Lego with their Shell partnership. And it really didn't work in their favor, of course, because Lego had this partnership with Shell, and it makes sense if you think about the raw materials and everything that goes into making Lego, but Lego's brand does not want to be associated necessarily with crude oil. And when Greenpeace came out with this ad, I think a lot of Lego fans were disappointed to find out about the Shell partnership. So that's an example of it going wrong. But the reason you'd want to do partnership marketing or co-branding marketing is that it works on two psychological factors in sales and marketing. And number one is familiarity. So when we are loyal to that brand, we're familiar with it. And when we're familiar with the brand, we trust it, and we trust that what they're bringing to the table is good for us. And number two is social proof. And a lot of people will follow what their friends are doing or what people that are like-minded are doing to make decisions on what products they're gonna buy or what service they're gonna buy. And that social proof is so powerful in marketing. It's the reason why reviews work so well, and it's also the reason why partnership marketing works so well. That concludes today's video. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something.